Because I'm worthy. I'm worthy of a life I love. I live a worthy, I'm worthy. I'm worthy of a life I love. I'm worthy, period. I'm worthy of a rounded, wealthy life. That is abundance on all areas of my life. Not just money, everywhere. No lack, nowhere. Full peace and wholeness. I'm worthy of the dream that is in my heart. If it's in here, you best believe it's coming to pass because that's what God said. Uh-huh. I release timelines. It's no longer for me. Man, today I just had to sit still and just really look at this, how far I've come, and how I am no longer fighting for people. Yeah. Excuse me, confirmation, but I'm no longer fighting for people. I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting for myself to love on myself. I'm fighting for myself to be seen by me in my own eyes. Because when I see me, everybody else can see me. And I've been doing a lot of work, and I was just noticing it today, and I said, I love you for that. I've been doing a lot of work on my authenticity and taking off more mask and allowing God to use me freely and not being ashamed of God using me, not being ashamed of prophesying, not being ashamed of praying in tongues, not being ashamed of none of it. You know why? Because that's my birthright. That's what God called me. God called me like he did Jeremiah to be a prophet unto the land. And so guess what? I'm going to say whatever God thus says the Lord. And if people get upset, it is what it is. So guess what? I release timelines. It's no longer for me. Two can only walk if they agree. That's what Amos says. And we don't agree no more. And I don't have no art with you. I don't. I don't even be thinking about you, to be honest. Until I get up here and I say this part. I don't be thinking about you. Because all day I be in God's face talking about me. I don't talk about nobody but me. I don't. I be talking about me. Because when you get in front of God's face and you talk about you, God starts showing you you. And I be like, okay, God, what else? What else? Okay, I'll be working on me. Child, I said nothing but cleansing and purifying energy to you. Because the only thing I owe you is love. And I sever every quarter connection. Because to be honest, I just don't want to have nothing to do with you. Because you did what you did and you thought it was okay. And you thought you got away with it. That's between you and God and your ancestors. Because my ancestors got something to say. And I'm done with that. All right. Enjoy your life. I pray you are. And I know you somewhere watching because that's what you do. I release the timelines that require me to shrink. I'm not going to be quiet so you can shine the devil. This is a lie. I'm going to shine this beautiful lights. I'm going to shine this light so bright. I have a mind. I'm going to use my critical mind and I'm going to keep using it. I'm not rushing or placing pressure on myself. I'm just open for clear communication and wisdom on my next move and stillness. Let me tell you something. When I got in stillness today, that wisdom that came in came in so fast like a tsunami. I walk forward lighter, I walk forward lighter, clear, and deeply supported. I am never alone. Even I have my ancestors, angels, and God. It's a threefold cord, not easily broken. Let me tell you something. Even if I'm walking by myself, I'm never alone. They right here with me. And if they come out them bushes, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Because I'm tending my business. Maybe you should tend to yours. The angels always bring me something amazing that causes my heart to light up. It never fails. It never fails. They love to see my mouth wide open because it never fails. It never fails. I'm aware enough to pause, breathe, and sit still for the next move, or just know that I am loved in every way that love can show itself. Man, are you willing to let love on you? And you just sit there and take all of it. Ain't nothing like it. People go out of their way to do me good because of the favor of God on my life. Rules, laws, regulations, and any red tape is removed from me. It is said we don't usually do this. They just can't help it. And I can't help it either. But if God say no, my ancestors say no, you better get from over there. And my intuition say, I don't think we need to go over there. I'm going to back up. Because I don't learn my lesson about not listening to the intuition. I have miracles every day and uncommon blessings find me without me even searching for them. They fall upon me because I am aligned. Man, you start aligning with God and God start moving and shaking for you. God will be like, here you go. Here you go. Ooh. Use that anger, whatever you got to use to get you back on track. Do it so you can keep it moving in faith. I don't consent to any energy control. I am grounded, safe, and fully in control of myself, untouchable and fully sovereign in myself. All cords are removed from me. Cut, cut, snip, snip, burn, burns. Okay. I am worthy of my dreams and everything my heart desires. You best believe it. Man, if it's in here, it's coming to pass because we going in. I allow clear thinking to find me without fighting for it. I don't have to fight for it. I don't have to compete with you. I don't have to take what's yours. I don't have to be jealous of yours because mine is already tailor-made just for me. I can't wear yours. Yours might be too small, too big. I can't do that. I ain't got time to be Goldilocks. I'm worthy of seeing all my dreams come true while seeing the light and darkness in any moment. If I look at it at a different perspective, I can change my life in seconds. Seconds. I saw this somewhere and I said, you know what? That's for me. All things come to me in perfect, mature timing for my highest outcome and for the good of all. Because if I win, you win. You win, I win. Because we're going to share our wisdom, what we can, and the rest is a secret. We're going to put it in our journal, right? Because I've been right, man, I wrote so much in the journal today. Money comes back to me multiplied on every dollar that was spent. Double, triple, quadruple, 100-fold on every dime that was spent. Everything that was taken and everything that was taken from me, and I don't know nothing about it. I'm willing to open space for things I truly want by being gentle with myself. I'm intentional with love for myself. I had to be so gentle with me today because when I started crying, I was just, it's okay, just cry. Let it all out. Don't hold nothing in. And I had to hold space for myself. All my life, I've held space for so many people. And so today I held space for myself and I just let myself cry. And I said, feel all of it. I said, yeah, you was hurt, but it's okay. You ain't the first and you ain't the last. You ain't the only human on this earth that's going to get hurt by somebody. I said, but I'm thankful for you. And I saw this on Google and I put some spices on it. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey, I put some spices on it. Spirit, if it's in my highest good, I remove all energy that doesn't belong to me from my energy field and I send it back to its rightful owner. Cleanse and purify, no matter where we originally met, universe, world, timeline, dimension, realm. I sever the cord of a connection. What? Ain't nobody got time for that. The lessons have been learned. Amos, we no longer agree. I release you to find your own way. Excuse me, confirmation word. I call all my energy fragments back to me now. I'm like Magneto. All my stuff coming back to me. I am free. I am free. I am free. I don't care if you was family, friend, foe. I don't care. Sent by the system. I call all my energy fragments back. I want it back. I now release all energy, traumas, patterns, and anything from my ancestors that's not in alignment with my highest good across all timelines and dimensions. I call all my stuff back. And anything my ancestors didn't claim while they was here, it's mine because I don't work for it. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am so free to be me. I'm so free to be me. I sit in peace while I trust the process and I do not rush the process. Honey, you can rush it as much as you want, but you're going to have high blood pressure. Because God ain't moving to God moving. That's what it is. I'm doing speaking engagements and podcasts that bring transformation. My signature topics are as follows. Helping visionaries and dreamers to reconnect, reinvent, and rise with confidence. To help them ground their dreams in the now so it can come to pass and out of the spirit realm, Ephesians 3:1, bringing the 5D all the way to 17D onto the earth realm. I have courses and books that teach individuals how to return to themselves, quiet the noise on the inside so you can really hear yourself and live boldly on your own terms. I'm holding space right now for people who feel like they're repeating cycles they can't fully explain because it's a generational issue. It's ancestral. 1,000 years. Also tackling the sacred cows of religion and how we think the same, but the labels keep us controlled and in fear. We're opening every door. Nothing is off limits. If you bring it to the class, we gonna talk about it. We're gonna get totally free, step by step. Write me in the comments to gain more information. Okay. Hi, my name is Renetta Cheston, the owner and founder of Life Success Results LLC, Soul Igniter, Trauma Overcomer, Holistic Spiritual Strategist. I work with the whole being from my level of training and education, mind, spirit, soul, and body. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree in healthcare to understand and comprehend mental and public health. Because if you have a public health problem, you got a mental health problem, and vice versa. Massage therapy, Reiki, and sound healing. Holistic practitioner, we pull out all the impurities from the rooter to the tutor. Human design practitioner, we go back to the beginning, get your purpose, and then we come back and deal with all the generational baggage and pull it all out. When I was given the task of having uncomfortable conversations with others, I knew my path was going to be a little different. People don't like to be uncomfortable, and probably would be a little standoffish until people have done their own work. But it didn't stop me. I ask myself every day uncomfortable questions to get out of old patterns. And it's not easy. I do the work every day. It's not always easy or pretty. Most of the time it ends in tears. But I wake up to confront the areas in me in love that need a facelift so I can go forward. What will you do? You're working on the outside, but are you working on the inside as well? What are you afraid of losing? Is it once you see the colonialism and imperialism, no matter what the color is on the outside of you, put it on right here. Either your family's dealt it or you felt it. Your family's felt it. Has played everyone, and you won't know what to do if we're not fighting each other anymore. How about we find ways to have conversations that bring a pause, to see life differently in all areas? This will cause us to quit blaming someone else for our problems and look at the person in the mirror, because you make the decisions on an everyday basis. We can only meet people fully where we have met ourselves. Remember that next time you say you want a real relationship, okay? It's going to require you to take off the mask, put it on the table, and don't bring your representative, because nobody wants to see your representative. It's time to go ahead and get vulnerable and naked, because it's that time. We have many adults who were never taught how to feel safe, so they seek safety and validation on the outside of themselves because of a plethora of challenges that occurred in their childhood processes. So I ask you, what emotion from your childhood pushed you in a corner and made you make a vow to not do or be? I hate them. I hate her. I hate him. They abandoned me. They did this, they did that. Your parents did the best they could with what they had, especially if they was a baby boomer generation. Especially if they was them. They had 10 of the superheroes gunned down on national TV in front of them. No, it didn't happen away from them. On national TV. They seen it, they seen it right in front of them. They was just gunned down in front of them. They went through the whole civil rights and everything. They seen a lot. They seen a lot. They seen a lot. So let's get them a break, all right? And if you need to break away, and if you need to separate yourself for a season, let it be. Love yourself enough to do what's right for you. See the vows we all made is playing out on the big stage. Maybe yours is not the big bad wolf, but it's in there. While we get to protest and speak our minds, are we helping that little girl or little boy heal on the inside of us? The one that's beating on the basement door, let me out. I want to get out. I got something to say. That's your true shadow. The one that's hiding on the inside of you. The one that you pretend it ain't there, but everybody can see it. And you talk about everybody else. And you talk about everybody else because you don't want nobody to see yours. I'm being commissioned to aid in the process of sharing how I overcame everything meant to keep me from coming into my true identity. That means you got to face yourself. I had to believe in myself and God. See, God is on the inside of me, but first I had to find me before I could find God. What that mean? I was like, why does that bother you? Why does that set you off? Why are you getting triggered? It's just a word. Why does that word got so much power? Then I started having a dig because it's ancestral, and everything that I'm fighting is 1,000 years old. So I'm fighting something that I didn't even start. I'm trying to tell you. So how you fight something you ain't never seen before? That's why you listen to your intuition. We're taught that God is on the outside of us, but God is on the inside of us waiting to be tagged into our battles. Like 2 Corinthians 10 and Ephesians 6 says the same thing. We're fighting principalities, rulers of the darkness